Hello!
Hello.
And welcome. This is episode 22 of the NgoVo Convo podcast, where two stupids make a right this week.
What if I told you it wasn't episode 22?
It is episode 22.
I tried.
You tried. I'm one of your hosts,
I tried.
Veronica Vo, and I'm joined by Harrison No. If you're new here, we both just want an excuse to talk about anything that ranges from animated comics, because some would say it's conversing.
Because NgoVo
Convo.
NgoVo Convo. That's all I said.
You can watch every episode on youtube.com or listen to it as a podcast by searching NgoVo Convo, NgoVo Convo, because our two last names combined is NgoVo Convo, conversing together, two people, two stupids. Okay.
Got it. Cool.
Got it. On your podcast service of choice. We're on Google, iTunes, Spotify, Overcast, Radiocast.
All of them.
All of them.
All the things.
So if you're thinking that we're being missed on a platform, just let us know in the comments. We don't discriminate against podcast services.
We do not.
Unless we are right now.
Then
And
let us know which one.
Yeah, and in this episode, we're just gonna be chilling, talking, catching up. If you haven't noticed, our feed has been going a little nuts lately. We've been doing a lot of reaction stuff, what if episodes, our regular Monday stuff. So here we're just gonna relax.
This is a Monday thing, though. What are you talking about?
But this is our first time relaxing, catching up, seeing what's new in our lives.
In our NgoVo.
Yeah.
Between the
in our
NgoVo duo.
Yeah, exactly. But if we do talk about shows or movies or anything, we'll let you know. Well, we won't. I was gonna say we'll do a spoiler edit, but we won't.
Spoilers.
Hands
We
are the
won't.
spoilers. So sit back, relax, grab a snack, have a drink.
A drink.
A drink, have some grapes. But yeah, Harrison, what have you been up to?
What up?
What up?
Wow. Look at, you know what's
What?
funny is that speaking of NgoVo Convo as a podcast, look at what we're doing now. It's like a normal podcast.
I know.
Because normally we're like a
do
book
they-
club.
But the funny thing is, you actually have another podcast where you just kind of catch up and
Yeah.
chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called Superboss Podcast, and it's literally just three dudes, like just three friends sitting around rambling.
Yeah.
It's our way of catching up. It's just because it was like when we did it prior to COVID, but it like really made it easier during COVID because it was like one of those you don't talk to anyone type of deal.
Yeah.
I mean, we lived like in the same complex for now.
Wow, had to put that in there. But yeah,
But,
Superboss Pod. They release every other Monday.
It's very sporadic.
Yeah.
It's kind of it is one of those like it's harder with three. It shouldn't be, but I think it's just like with COVID and three people. It used to be a lot more consistent just because like prior to COVID we had to meet up, we do it like around the table and all that, but we didn't like record anything, right? We've only started doing video recording. While like here we did it day one.
Yeah. And their
Yeah, they
podcast is a little longer. They talk more about games. So if you're into games, like Final Fantasy,
It's somewhat
Halo,
games.
Or, if you're into reading, there's a book called Warm, apparently, that you're supposed to be reading, Harrison. Yeah. So yeah, check them out. We'll link, all their stuff, their YouTube. In our description, we'll link.
Yeah.
That's a little plug. Yeah. So
Little
here we
plug.
are, catching up. Also. But like I said earlier, there's lots of reactions on here right now. The what if, lots of stuff. We had done a lot of top X list, like We just need to, chill a little bit.
Okay, this is the day after Spider-Man, and that is still like everything's rushing through. So by the time you hear this on Monday, this is like everything. Like, oh my gosh, people are still freaking out. Which I still am. I'm still hyped.
I am too.
This is the next thing I want to see with Spider-Man. Like, I want this to happen.
Spidey pool.
That'd be so cool.
You want Spidey pool?
Spidey pools. If that happens,
that'd be great.
I'm gonna die.
Ryan Reynolds and Tom, they would be like a great match together.
Oh yeah,
it'd be so good.
I hope with everything at the end, I hope they keep Tom. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
It's just that weird. It is this weird thing where Sony will still keep Tom, and I think I heard this on TikTok somewhere, and it was just reminded me like technically does Disney own or have, I guess, will they use Miles Morales going forward? Because I don't think Sony has that.
Sony does not have that, I don't think.
Yeah, it's weird. It's this weird thing. It's weird. But there's like
it's a lot of licensing issues right now. Yeah, so I think we finally have Deadpool on the Marvel side finally. So
yes. And I think he's writing this. Ryan Reynolds is working on the script or the plot and all that.
Like he always has been.
Right.
But the Eternals, we did a trailer on that about a week and a half ago. That dropped. I'm also excited for that. It's just a lot going on.
It's just a lot.
Like a lot of mishaps.
So ironically,
in the timeline.
it's like it's more like, do we have an? I always thought we do like these kind of podcasts if it's slow, but it's more like we've done so much that we're like, hey, let's just chill. Let's chill today. Let's chill for once.
Chill.
But to answer, rounding it back to your question, what have I been up to?
Yeah.
Like we said, the other ones are like more or less a gaming podcast, but the gang has been playing a lot of Final Fantasy. Which
yes, Harrison. What time did you sleep last night, Harrison?
Oh no, last night I went at a respectable time. Okay, she says this because for there's a point in the game where I got into like the expansion stuff and I was really deep. I was like, wait, this story's really good. I want to keep going. I want to keep finding more about this. So it's like the good shit. My God. It was spicy. It was the good shit. Yeah. So a couple nights I stayed up till 3 a.m. the next day, and it was
woke up and rolled out of bed, went to work at home.
Yep, still work from home. So that's the only reason why I do it. If I had to go to the office more consistently, I would not be doing that.
I don't think you would be doing that.
I'd be, yes.
You'd go back to your 1 a.m. sleeping time.
No, I think it was like more midnight. I did midnight. Because I had to wake up at like 6.
That's true.
Right now.
But you haven't waken up in 6 in a long time.
Like over a year now at this point. Yeah. So.
Yeah, this is the same man that plays Final Fantasy till 3 a.m., but also watches the last episode of Loki at 2 a.m. when it drops.
Get it fresh. Get it fresh.
He got it fresh. He got the midnight premiere.
I was literally I was awake and I was like, why not?
Why not?
I was like, it's probably going to be like an hour. So we say 2 a.m. and then I ended up going to sleep at 3 a.m. again.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah. It was really funny because we were in a group chat with like a bunch of our friends, and his brother, fiance, and her sister are in it, and another friend that kind of jump-started this podcast. Harrison started like reacting to the episode. It was around like 2:30 a.m., 2:40. I am the early riser, so I'm always up, usually the first one up, and like texting or catching up to text messages I've been falling asleep to. This man, I woke up to like 6 different notifications from him. He goes, oh. He was like, go watch Loki.
But you know what? I believe you.
Yeah, it's fine.
It was I'm sure it was freaking out about. Well, it was season finale Loki. Yeah, I was freaking out.
Yeah, I knew 100%. You were definitely freaking out. Yeah, and then I watched it later, and there's just like one part in Loki where the little spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, but the little clock lady, she like kind of just popped up in the middle.
Miss Minutes?
Yeah, Miss Minutes. And I messaged him and I was like, Harrison, weren't you scared at 2 a.m.? Like, she just popped out nowhere for me.
I paused that video so fast, but then I made that mistake of pausing at that moment when she's looking at you. I was like, oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
I was like, oh god, this is too much. I was like, I made a mistake, but I kept going.
But
Because I was like, I'm already here.
It's fine. Mistakes are made.
Right.
But yeah, have you read anything? Any manga? Any books?
I'm behind.
Anything?
I'm behind. Honestly, I'm behind on everything. Because I've been playing Final Fantasy.
I was gonna say Final Fantasy is your issue.
It is my excuse right now why I'm not. I'm usually good about juggling things, and I realize, not right now. No.
Sometimes you are. Most of the time you are.
I'm technically caught. I'm behind on. So the mangas I'm reading right now, only because we have like a group. I am that type of person that if there's someone also in consuming the same content, I like reacting to other people and talking about it real time type of deal.
I think that's like a lot of our friends.
That's a lot of our friends. And I say that now. Not as much as before because I don't catch up as much. Like I said, I'm reading Black Clover because you're reading it, and it's literally like me and my fiance, like kind of like this thing where we talk about, because we all will do the same thing, right? Or at least like we're reading the same manga for a bit.
Yeah.
Like I'm reading that, Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm reading Super because I'm a Dragon Ball sloop. And I'm deep. I'm like, I've accepted it.
I feel like you're deep into Super, aren't you?
Yeah. So I've accepted, but it's gotten okay for those that are in. I am not fully caught up. I am on the fight where Vegeta just got his new thing. Oh. I'm trying not to spoil it for whoever listens to this. Yeah, it's. And I also forget that they're monthly now. They're not weekly.
Oh, really? I didn't know that switch.
I didn't know. I didn't know. But it made sense why, like, for a bit, I was like, where's Dragon Ball Super? What?
It's rare for mangas to be monthly because Boruto is monthly. Also.
I wonder if
it's a little rare.
I think it's the trend for certain things now. Like, Attack on Titan was monthly.
Yeah, that's true.
There's another one that was monthly that I used to read, but actually no, it's usually weekly. It is more common to be weekly.
Yeah.
But I think we're hitting that point of like mangakas want to be like they're trying to find that middle point where they want to keep the story going, but they don't want to burn themselves out.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened to Jujutsu Kaisen. He took a 2-month break. 2-month break. Yeah.
Honestly, that's fine.
Yeah,
like,
but he's back at it.
Yeah.
Trying to just.
Are you caught up?
I am.
You're fully caught up? Okay. I think I'm like 2 or 3 behind. Probably 3 now.
It's currently, I have in my notes, currently on chapter 159. So it releases
I'm still
every
150 something
Sunday.
for sure. Like upper half, I'm sure.
I think you're not that far.
I think I read the one right after the break. I read that one right after the break.
Then you're missing 2, I think.
Okay.
About 2.
And then Black Clover, is that on? That's still going?
That's still going. It's on chapter 304. It hit over 300.
No, I'm behind on that one. I'm for sure behind on that one.
I'm about 8 chapters behind on that one.
Yeah, probably
Black
the same.
Clover.
A little bit more, probably, but
yeah.
But and I also am only watching it or reading it because I'm like, oh, Black Clover's done, and I actually liked it a lot. So I'm like, all right,
it's good.
It's
really good.
I'm like,
it's a sleeper.
It's better than I expected, 100%. Like it's one of those like if you just want something long ongoing besides One Piece.
Oh, here we go again, Harrison.
hey, I am just addressing that if someone's like, hey, you want something like just ongoing? I'm like, that one's ongoing. 100%. No 100%. Questions asked.
Yeah, One Piece is on chapter 1023.
there's this
Mhm.
ongoing thing that because I proposed to my fiance, she always wanted me to read One Piece from day one.
Or
I wouldn't.
watch it. Or watch it.
Either one, yeah, either or.
Either
Because
one.
she understands that like whatever works. I really think reading would probably be better, but
You probably get through it in about a couple weeks.
I've seen some I've seen some clips and stuff, and I'm like, this looks really good animated. I kind of want to watch it. So, but 1 year next year
Next year.
mid next year, forget. But essentially, after our wedding, I will start because that's what I promised.
And then, more
Veronica
content for
can't
us. I can't wait.
Yeah, content. Oh,
Content, more content.
on the down low. What are you talking about? What?
One Piece.
yeah,
My Hero.
so-
I think you should read My Hero.
I
Academia.
think I might read after this season. I
You
might.
should. It's
Yeah.
on chapter 324.
Okay. All right. I'll read that.
It's it took me a whole weekend to catch up. Then again, I'm one of those binge reader watcher. I just
Do you read fast? Okay, have you always known yourself to be a fast reader? Have
Yeah.
you ever? Would you? Yeah.
Yeah.
We have
but with
our
manga, I slow down slightly.
Because you want to. Is it more like you want to appreciate, or is it just like you're actually looking at the panels type of deal, or?
Oh, I look at the panels, but My Hero, the creator, he is super detailed in the manga.
Mhm.
Super detailed. Bones can't do it sometimes.
Yeah, I think. No, it's actually. I was watching this video, and it's just doing a comparison, just an updated one where it was showing I think it was a video or was it TikTok? I don't remember. I saw this somewhere. They showed it's always the anime versus manga.
Manga, yeah.
And it's how it's depicted here is how it's actually depicted in the manga. And I'm sometimes I'm wow, manga's low key scarier.
He does this weekly.
Yep.
And it's super. He just loves to draw, so it's really nice to see. His characters are more expressive
Mm-hmm.
in the manga. I enjoy Bones as a studio, but it just can't keep up with the details sometimes.
I mean, they're known to yeah. Sometimes, yeah, actually.
Yeah.
I almost misspoke because I almost mistook them for another studio, so I take it back. That's why I was they're not known for what I was about to say. Just kidding. Yeah, but that's what I'm reading. Watching.
Nice.
My fiance and I just finished the Spoke Rohan.
The Netflix
part 4.
Part
Yeah,
4.
the Netflix one.
Oh, okay.
It was only 4 episodes, but I was wow, this is a ride. I was. Have you seen it? Wait, have you seen it?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. So
I have.
For those that are into JoJo, it's essentially more Rohan, but in part 5 animation.
Yeah, part 5 animation, more Rohan.
So it was interesting.
Who's
that last
from part
episode
4?
was the 4th episode
that was intense, wasn't it?
I was this is intense. I never thought just it's quick, not spoiler, but quick. Each one has to deal with a Stan user somewhat.
Yeah.
And somewhat.
Somewhat.
It was kind of weird. It was kind of weird actually. It was more random, but this guy is became very into lifting. And
I thought about you.
I was also whoa, I'm scared.
I definitely thought about you when I was watching him work out in his apartment. Cause he was just going ham. He was oh!
I was oh my god.
And he wasn't even peeking at the girl that was in his apartment.
Nope.
Didn't care.
Nope. He knew he was beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, anyone that's at least seen part 4 JoJo, watch that. It's fun. If you just want more JoJo stuff. But we finished that. We only finished that because I realized we started watching the Shaman King one. So me and my fiance likes to as her break during the day. She needs to eat. So in a way to do that, we kind of say, hey, for a break, let's watch an anime episode or so.
Yeah.
but we also try to be careful in picking ones that are like, oh, we don't want to keep going. Like Tokyo Revengers says on pause because we need to we're at a good spot because I want to keep watching. I can't do like an episode date, but we could, but I really don't want to because it's at such a good spot.
It's gonna get better.
Really quick, let me see which episode. So at least you have an idea, because I think it. Oh, dang it! Of course, I get locked out of everything. Why am I doing this?
Yeah, I'm watching Tokyo Revenger too, but I'm only on episode 9. But we have my boyfriend and I were gonna binge it this weekend because we're 12 episodes behind.
Okay.
But I was spoiled on Twitter, and so I know what's gonna happen. But the manga panel
I'm on 13.
looks really cool.
I'm on 13.
Okay.
So we're like a few ahead of you.
It's good.
If you're on 9, hold on. You're on 9.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I haven't hit that that jump down yet. I'm about to. I know. I know.
That was the one where like we were on that, and then we ended up watching a few in a row because we're like, oh, this is good. But what else am I doing?
Slime? You're watching Slime too.
Yes, watching Slime. Yes, I just saw Slime and I was like, yep, watching that. That's like the other one that we're like, okay, we'll watch weekly because that's easy.
Yeah,
and Boku.
It's easy.
Boku. Yeah, that Boku. I started Gintama just because that was like,
yay.
ironically, it's very long also, but it was one I watched. Like I was gonna start this 10 years ago, Veronica.
Wow.
Or 10? No. Not at the end of college. So actually, not 10. 2015.
Okay.
I started in 2015.
Wow.
But
and
then I had
started
finals.
and finished before you?
You're built different, okay? You're a different breed. You binge like no other. Like, no joke.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you did. But I watched like the first 3 episodes. I was like, oh, I love this. This is my thing. This is my humor. Because one of our other friends on my other podcast, he's the one that recommended to me around that time as well. And
it's really good.
And he was like, dude, it's your show. And I watched it. I was like, ooh, this is my show. I love this.
Your type of stupid.
Yes,
humor.
100%. But also samurais, awesome. And it's the setting.
Man.
I was not expecting like the setting type of deal, and I was like, oh, it's futuristic but not.
Yeah, futuristic alien.
Yeah, I didn't
vibes.
expect that. Yeah.
Oh, it gets worse, Harrison.
Oh, I can't wait. Give me more. But that's what I've been playing, watching, reading. What about you? What have you been up to?
Wow. Well, I already did the reading.
Yeah, reading, same thing.
I mean, what I want to read, there's one called Blue Lock. It's a soccer, it's like a sports manga that will be turned into an anime in 2022 by 8-Bit. And 8-Bit does Slime right now. So I really want to read that. Anime-wise, we're currently watching the same stuff. I just add To Your Eternity. That one's a good one. That's on Crunchyroll.
You did mention that one.
Yeah, that's about to be finished next Monday.
Gotcha.
So you should watch that. It's a crier, and that is all I will say.
Okay. Field Trip. Gotcha.
Field Trip. Let's see here. Your brother recommended this to me, but it's Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun. It's so cute. It's on season 2. It's almost done too. It's about to wrap up in like 2 weeks.
Oh, like done? Or just like done with season 2?
Just done with season 2, hopefully.
Oh, okay.
I believe the manga's still going, but I'm not reading it.
Okay.
I think your brother is really hoping for season 3. And I too will want a season 3 out of this. Yeah. I'm, obviously out of the other episodes, I'm caught up on One Piece. So I'm watching One Piece also. And last night I started Kill la Kill.
Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh. That's
a trip.
That's ooh. Man, I
trip.
remember when I was talking to you on the side, I was just like, you're lucky. Kind of. It was just one of those, like, I remember watching that weekly, and I got introduced to just episode 1. I was like, this is weird, but okay. But then I got hooked after each week. I was like, this is insane. But this is also made by the same studio, or Studio Trigger, but they're also known for Gurren Lagann as well.
Oh.
I can't remember the full name. Again,
Okay.
same. And one of the animes your boyfriend recommended. Got me
I
back in.
started watching this, and then like boobs started popping out, and then he goes, haha, good one. I was like, yes.
Boobs. I mean,
Oh no. I'm also watching Reborn.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Reborn.
I've only heard about it.
It's
but
good.
Yeah.
You have to give it that shonen like 26 episodes, and then it just kind of hits the fan and gets
That's a
going.
whole season though.
But you did it with Black Clover. You can do it with Reborn.
So with Black Clover though, I just remember the number 20, and to me 20 is less than a season.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Logic doesn't make sense, but same
I mean,
thing.
Gintama's the same way. It takes about 30 some odd episodes to get to the good
But
stuff.
I've already heard good things about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Not that I don't think Reborn's bad. I just don't hear about it enough, I guess. I think it's one of those, like, it's low-key. Like,
It's
people, like,
low-key.
I know a lot of people love it. I just
yeah.
haven't heard enough. I haven't heard enough to, like I said at the very beginning, if there's enough people that egg me on and I'm, like, hyped, and I'm like, all right, let's go. But I only heard it from 2 people back then.
Oh
So.
yeah. So yeah, it's good. I'm in the 70s out of 200.
How many episodes?
200 episodes.
Oh,
About 200.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Why are you not done yet? I'm surprised.
Wow. I
I'm
paused it.
surprised.
I know. I took a pause on anime because I watch a lot of reality TV show in the summer.
Trash TV.
Yeah, my trashy TV shows like Love Island, The Bachelorette.
I love how, like, I knew you well enough that I knew you watched that stuff, and
It surprises
I
a
feel
lot
like
of people though.
It surprises a lot of people. But then once they know that, because a lot of people right now is like, oh, Veronica watches a lot of anime, or some people are like, oh, she watches a lot of anime. Wait, she watches trash TV too? I was like, yeah, she's done both.
Yeah.
And she was caught up on, like, movies. She was caught up on, like, comics somewhat back then, right?
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah. CW shows, Daredevil, all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Yeah.
Luke Cage. Yeah, I did it all. I did it all in college.
You lived on Netflix in college, I feel like.
Yeah, I did. And no sleep.
Can I tell that story?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. This was when I realized how insane Veronica. Okay, 2 things. When I first met her, well, no. Like, I met her, and then it was like one of the time. Like, this is early on. We're like, hey, let's hang out. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, oh, I need to study. She was like, oh, I'm studying right now. I went to the library, and we had this, like, bottom floor, and I found her, and we started studying. I was studying, but I noticed how she was just watching shows, and I'm like, I thought you said you were studying. You're like, I am. I'm like, what? Like, no. I'm like, I've already done it, but I'm also watching shows on the side. Like, you had it, like, in a small, like, corner,
Yeah, I had like split
right?
screen it. Yeah.
You had split screen. Yeah. I was like, how do you do that? Okay. And then at first I was like, okay, this is like what a bunch of people did. Fast forward to, like, I forget which semester, but it was like it was my last one, but you were working on
a different degree. Yeah.
a different degree. And oh my god. Okay, so again, we were just studying, and we found a spot to study, and then she was studying for physics. I remember it was physics, and I was studying for something else. We just were studying. And you're like, oh, I'm studying for my test. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. In my head, I'm like, oh, your test is probably later this week or next week. And then out of nowhere, she's like, Veronica was like, I think I'm gonna go to class. I feel like I should check out. I feel like there's something up and blah blah blah. You didn't say that you had it. You had a feeling that there was a test at all.
Yeah. No, I didn't.
Spoiler alert: there was a test that day. She was late, but not only late, but like
I couldn't take the exam.
You couldn't take it at that point because someone already walked out or something, right?
Yeah, someone
it was
walked
that whole
out
like
already.
if someone walks out, you can't come in to take a test. But you were a good enough student, I think, or they essentially just allowed you to like retake it like the next day.
Yeah.
Or after.
It was the next day in the testing center I was able to take it. I was literally just watching shows, minding my own business.
And then out of nowhere, she's like, I should go to class. I'm like, okay, cool. And she went. And not even like, it was like 15 minutes later, she's back. And she's like, so there was a test. I was like,
I know.
me being a normal person was like, oh my God, that's so bad. Oh my God, she's gonna fail that test. Also, spoiler alert, she took it the next day and passed, like, no problem.
Yeah.
Like, not passed, but like, you did well. Like,
Yeah.
easy.
Easy. I was scared though.
I'm sure. No.
Scared.
You were scared. You were. I will say. I always leave this out, but you look scared after.
I know. I was like,
You had this like panic, somewhat. You were like, you were hiding because you're like, so there was a test. I'm like, I was like, what?
yeah. I was like,
And then, yeah. But
I sat back down, watched my shows. Like,
yeah, she did. And then next day, took the test. She's like, oh, no, I did really well. Told me to grade. I was like, oh my God, that's not, you fucking genius. and then studied again. She proceeded to just watch shows.
In college, I just looked like I was never studying.
But then you study at home. I remember.
Yeah,
you said
I study
this.
at home.
Like, you actually study at home.
Yeah.
But it was all a lie. I was like, wow, this is stupid. But
it's fine.
that's just and this is all just because this is all branching from your binging power is stupid.
I mean, yeah, I guess. If people knew we were in real life, they would be staring just like how you're staring at me right now. It's fine. I'm alive. I'm well.
We're both done
We're both done.
now.
School is behind us.
Lamau. But yeah,
Oh,
that's everything you've been watching and you've been reading.
yeah.
Have you
We have
been
a lot of-
playing anything?
Okay. Here's a funny story. So I don't play games. Like, I really
She does
do not
not.
play games.
She does not.
Unless it's
But
like
if you see her
Among
setup-
Us. Wow.
But if you
okay.
see her setup though, I'm calling you out on that one.
Wow, okay.
I set up your computer.
Yeah.
I didn't help you pick the parts. Your friend helped pick your parts, I think, right?
No, I bought the parts.
No. Your
Oh,
friend
yeah,
was the one
yeah.
that recommended,
Yeah.
right?
Recommend some stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was like a half type deal.
Yeah, it was half, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't play games unless it's like Among Us. They got me into Fall Guys. Like, I generally do not play games. It's
Yeah,
just not
which is fine.
interested. I'm not interested in it. I have a Switch.
Because-
Don't really touch it that much. I should, but I
Your
don't.
case of FOMO is hilarious.
I
though.
know. I have bad FOMO. Like, really bad FOMO. But I started playing Halo, with Harrison, and we have like a bunch of other mutual friends, and they let me play with them for shits and giggles. It's really fun.
Yeah.
So we've been doing that once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, so play
But-
Halo.
But you
That's
never
about
hit
it.
me up for Fall Guys. What happened?
Wow.
I've just been busy. Okay, no. I've been busy.
You've been busy.
I've actually legit been busy. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That's my
with Final
bad.
Fantasy. I'll be calling you out on that. But yeah. But we have a Twitch now. So, I mean, Harrison can teach me how to play other things.
Teach
in
you
games.
to, or just watch you play
Sweat.
games, and it's what? Yeah. No.
I just
It's
sweat.
funny. It's gonna be one of those like we're thinking about what to do, honestly. But
Yeah.
we'd like to, or at least like either do that or move the podcast to like a live format. But for now, I think that's like
That's like a later.
that's a future problem.
Yeah, it's a later.
That's a
issue.
future us problem.
Yeah.
Future us will take care of that.
Yeah, future Veronica and Harrison will take care of it.
Yeah.
But
Man.
I guess movie-wise, there's a lot of Marvel stuff coming out. A lot.
No, this year is gonna be insane. All the DC. Have you noticed how like a lot of Marvel stuff is like this year, early next year for sure,
Yeah.
and then DC's starts next year,
Yeah.
then bleeds into 2023.
23, yeah.
I'm excited. Oh, it's a lot. I can't wait.
It's gonna be a lot.
I'm excited for most Marvel stuff. The only thing I'm really looking forward to for DC on the top of my head is the Batman.
The Batman, yeah. It comes out
Yeah.
March, supposedly, 2022.
On our
Around our birthday.
Around our birthday.
Around our birthday, yeah.
That'd be cool. That'd be
That
cool.
would be cool.
Give me that birthday present. Easy.
Give us Robert Pattinson.
I can't wait to see that. I'm very interested.
I am also interested in
Like,
it.
I'm trying to temper my expectations, but I remember seeing like the trailer, like everything was just like,
It's gonna be good.
This is gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good today.
But yeah, I think we're seeing Shang-Chi together.
Mm-hmm.
Opening
Yes.
weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard the credits good. Apparently everyone was gasping out of their seat.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I know. So I'm
really
like,
can't wait.
I can't wait.
I can't wait. It's gonna be so good.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Eternals is November 5th.
Yep.
Spider-Man No Way Home, December
17th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh yeah, in
It's
between Shang-Chi and Eternals is Venom. The Venom 2 movie. I don't know how I feel about that.
I watched the second trailer again.
It was okay.
Carnage looked better.
Yeah,
somewhat.
a little better.
It's one of those like, it feels like there's a tonal shift. And I don't like, if anything they just
Yeah.
went harder on it, or like the whole
I
like
think so too.
comedic part. And that might just be like a trailer thing. That's the thing. It could just be a trailer thing, and who knows? If the movie is good, then I'll probably go watch it. But it's not one of those like I'm hesitant.
It's not one
I'm
of those
openly
where
hesitant on those.
we're just gonna watch it opening
Yeah.
weekend like Eternals, Shang-Chi, or
Yeah, it'll be one of
the
those like if
Spider-Man.
it's good, I'll probably watch it later. We'll probably set
Yeah.
time and then we'll do a reaction. But and that's the thing. Like when we do these things, when we do the reactions, is honestly we don't exactly do it for views. We act like I like
it's
how
our
like,
honest like reaction.
like-
to
like we wanted
everything.
like that's how we started this podcast. Like we joke around how it's like, oh, our friend is behind blah blah blah, but it was legitimately like I remember one day I was like, hey Veronica, you want to do a podcast so we could just have an excuse to talk about stuff?
And here we are talking about stuff.
Like legitimately, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited for all that. I can't wait.
Oh yeah, me too. And Disney Plus, all their shows are coming out too, late 2021. Besides,
Are you
What
excited
If?
for? We haven't gotten to talk about this. Are you excited for any of like the Star Wars stuff?
I have a
Because I remember
love-hate
you
relationship with
you
Star
used to be
Wars.
super like yeah. I remember we used to talk about Star Wars a good amount.
I like Star Wars.
And then the new trilogy.
And then the
came
new
out.
trilogy came, and then I
So,
disliked it a little bit.
Do you like the? Do you like Star Wars pre Disney then? I guess a bit more.
Yes, I do like
Yeah.
Star Wars I appreciate the prequel a lot more now.
No, I appreciate it more now too. I agree. I do appreciate that we are getting more Star Wars
animated.
content.
Yeah, animated stuff. All the animated.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I have no idea what that's like.
I don't know how that's gonna end up.
Nope.
Like.
But it'll be
pushing-
good. Have you watched Clone Wars?
I haven't.
The animated? Ooh,
No,
you should.
I should.
We could do okay because the other our editor or my editor from the other one, he's a huge Star Wars person,
Oh.
and Ian is too. They're both egging me on to like watch. So if anything, maybe it is like it was on Cartoon Network, but apparently by the end, like the season that they dropped on Disney Plus is really good
Oh, okay.
because it
Is it
ties
all on
in with
Disney
episode
Plus?
3. Yeah, all of it's on Disney Plus.
Oh,
yes.
okay, okay.
Before I never watched it because I had no access to it.
Yeah. Well, now we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we do. Like even there's
okay.
like the There's the one from. There's another one. I don't want to say the wrong thing. Star Wars animated. It's not Clone Wars. It was the other one.
Oh, the Bad Batch? No.
Not Bad Batch, but that too. Apparently that's good as well.
Yeah, I heard that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. People like the other one. I can't remember all of a sudden. Rebels. There's Rebels as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard about that.
But that was placed like around like I think pre-4, like before episode 4.
Oh, okay.
Before New Hope.
New Hope. Okay.
I think so. Yeah, it's like between 3 and 4, from what I remember, if I remember
I have to
correctly.
add that to my list.
Yeah, but it's all on Disney Plus. If you want to watch that for Star Wars stuff, that's actually like tied in, because this was before. This was technically, it was under. Some of them was under, or the Rebels was under Disney, I think.
I think so.
But before they bought out. Though, it's just happening on the Disney Channel, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong, and it could have been a cartoony thing, and this is just me having false memories. Actually, it could have been Cartoon Network. I might be wrong here.
Yeah. I don't think Disney.
You know what? 2014? No. I think 2014. I think it was. No. It was on Disney XD. It was on Disney XD.
Oh.
But Clone Wars was a Cartoon Network.
I remember Clone Wars being a Cartoon Network thing. Okay. Oh wow! I didn't know Disney XD.
Yes. Yeah. So original network was Cartoon Network for the Clone Wars series.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But
I'll put that on my list. It'll be post trash reality TV Veronica to watch.
I've been watching because I've been wanting to get to the. I stopped halfway because it died off. Like they cut it off. Like Cartoon Network cut it. So that's why I was like, okay. I just never got. Well, also I didn't have any place to watch it, and I was like, whatever. And then they dropped Rebels in Disney, so that's what happened.
Be added to my list.
Yeah. So if you want more Star Wars stuff, I heard good things about that, and then I heard Bad Batch is really good. So I've been trying to get to because you have to watch the Clone Wars to understand Bad Batch a bit.
All of it, all of Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Or like the latest. Oh, okay.
I think latest stuff,
season.
But you from my understanding, you appreciate the characters more in Bad Batch.
Oh, okay.
If I remember correctly. I might be wrong, but I also don't ask too much because I don't want to get spoiled. So I was like, all right.
Oh yeah.
I'll just watch.
Just let it be.
Yeah.
Wow. Thanks for the Star Wars news.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hawkeye's coming out November.
I can't wait for that. I actually can't wait for that. Hilariously.
I'm excited for that.
I think it's just we've said this before. We've been on this drought of like Marvel stuff, and now they just keep.
They keep dropping it back to back to back.
But now we know there's quality. Like, okay, not saying they weren't going to be, but now we understand what kind of things they're dropping on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Like show wise, and I'm like, all right, I understand this. I'm all in.
I'm all in. Yeah. I believe Miss Hawkeye and Miss Marvel will be dropping around the same time.
Wait, sorry, Hawkeye and Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I heard you say Miss Hawkeye. I was like, wait.
Oh no. Hawkeye and Miss Marvel, yeah. Miss Marvel does not have a date yet, but it's supposed to be late 2021.
Can't wait. Because was it the Marvels or Marvel? I forgot what it's called. It's the Captain Marvel movie. Was it called The Marvels?
I think so. They changed the name about 3 different times.
Yeah.
So I don't remember. I think it's The Marvels. No, not Miss Marvel. The Marvel.
I have a feeling.
I think you're right.
Yeah, The Marvels. Okay.
The Marvel. Okay.
Yeah.
That's coming out next year, sometime next year. No.
End of next year. Yeah.
End of next year. Okay.
So November next year. So far.
Okay.
So far.
I mean, Marvel, they're doing their thing, dropping things back to back this year.
I like it.
Consistent.
Appreciate.
I think we're both excited for Doctor Strange, though. That's going to be so good.
Do you think Spider-Man is part 1 and Doctor Strange is part 2?
Yeah.
Can't wait.
There has to be. That has to be it.
Since we're running it back to Spider-Man, because
Wow, we've been rounding it back for this whole episode.
This whole episode?
Yeah.
Of course we are.
Yeah.
No loose ends. Cough, cough.
No.
But oh my god, I've been watching so much stuff, but I guess with Spider-Man, again, this is just theory stuff. Do you think? I think watching the trailer, I think they are just jumping through and trying to get back home. So that's why it's like no way home, no way back to the OG timeline.
Yeah.
But I also am curious if like Doctor Strange is like Multiverse of Madness is where he fixes it, or at least makes one streamlined timeline again.
I mean, either way,
could.
Loki messed up. So
There's a new cut. There's a new cut where they have the Spider. You know how before it was like the Loki,
yeah,
and then the WandaVision.
WandaVision.
Now there's one with
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yeah.
Oh gosh, there's gonna be another one with Doctor Strange too. There's gonna be another cut. I'm sure of it.
It's great.
We're getting into this phase of Marvel where time does not exist. Timelines do not exist.
Multiverse.
The multiverse is real. Kevin knows what he's doing with us. He's just pulling our leg continuously.
If you go back and you look at WandaVision, this is
Uh-huh.
how I'm gonna end the show with a mind blown.
Ooh.
You go back to WandaVision and the first episode, Vision's like, what is special about this date?
Oh, their anniversary date on the calendar?
Was the drop date yesterday?
It was 8/23? Oh, the heart thing was 8/23? Oh, oh no! Oh no!
I don't know if that's the thing is it was going to be but they were going to drop it because of the panel.
The
I think,
panel, yeah.
already.
But then it got leaked by some kids.
So it got released to everyone, but they were going to drop that trailer anyway for that audience.
Wow.
But it was that date. It was that date.
Is that leaked just for them to talk
We
about
don't know.
it some more?
I don't know if it's actually like aligned, but because it never answers in the show, right? Like how what that date
It never
is.
said what that date was for. Wow.
They probably just did that for like anything Marvel, but the fact that it was like Spider-Man makes it like it just feels better. It just feels like
It just
big
feels
win.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. You never know if that's fully intent, but it hits.
Hey,
it
it's
hits
Marvel.
When you, no. That's why when you're like, oh, they know what they're doing. I was like, oh, speaking of, but.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
You know what? We're just going to end the show right there
was so
with
good.
the mind-blown Marvel connection.
Watch, I say that, and I would have been wrong, but.
Oh, wow. I did not know that. Okay. Well, Harrison, do you have anything else? Any other closing thoughts, mind-blown things you want to just send out to the world?
Nope, that was it.
That was
August
it?
23rd. That was it.
Wow. Okay. Well, everyone, thanks for tuning in. You can follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, and Instagram at NgoVo Convo, NgoVo Convo. We don't know how to spell our two short and simple last names.
Cough, cough.
It's cough, cough. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like button and the ring notification to get notified or to get updates when we upload. Wow, I messed that up.
It's on the script, Veronica.
I know. I'm not reading it.
Oh, okay. I'm proud of you. Very
And
close. You're
subscribe. So
Subscribe.
let us know how we're doing. Did you like this episode? Were you just kind of catching up, doing some news deal? Like, it's been a lot. We've been doing a lot, okay?
We have been doing a lot. It feels like a lot. It feels
Yeah,
like
it feels like a lot. Yeah, let us know what you want to see next. You want to see more Star Wars stuff? We can start watching some shows.
Because I was gonna say, we're not. It feels like we have a book club, but not. It's more like
Yeah.
for shows,
Yeah.
And I don't know what
shows.
else to call it, but I think book club's like the easiest thing, easiest analogy.
Yeah. We don't gatekeep here. Cough, cough. Just kidding. There's an episode on that, but
Cough, cough.
cough, cough. But
Past Monday.
we will see you actually in 2 weeks because by the time this drop, next Monday is Labor Day. So we're going to take a break.
We're gonna take a break. Yeah.
But the what if reactions will still go. So we will talk to you on Friday.
You'll see us.
about
Yeah,
what
you'll see an episode on
see us,
Friday.
Yeah,
but
but not Monday, not the following Monday.
yeah, we just gotta. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Wednesday. They drop it on
Yeah,
Wednesdays. It's like
yeah,
this weird
exactly.
thing. Easy.
So we hope you have a nice long Labor Day weekend. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.